All right, guys, I am back and ready to discuss what the buyer should be looking out for when they are looking to purchase a condo or a townhouse or any building where associations are involved. So, I'm standing inside this 3-bedroom condo in Lombard, and it's beautiful. Before I get into it with buyers, usually I let them know up front what they should be looking out for as far as the associations, because the associations do have a lot of control as far as what you can do as a owner. Whereas a single family home, no one can really tell you, that your house has to be a certain way or a certain style or anything like that, outside of the village. So with associations, I always recommend that you do your due diligence as far as the association's financials, because if their financials aren't strong, then there's a high probability that you may see a special assessment down the line where that's going to increase your monthly HOA dues. So for example, if they don't have much finances in the bank and something happens to the roof and they have to re-roof all the buildings, then that's a special assessment just waiting to happen, and that's just going to bump your monthly expenses up as well. And that's just something that is kind of unknown and just can happen out of the blue if they're not well prepared for it, right? And so that's number one. Do your due diligence as far as the HOA's finances are concerned. Another thing that you want to research as well is what's the HOA's rental policy and what's their rental limit. So if, for example, if you're looking to purchase a condo or a townhouse as an investment, and then you close and then you find out that the association doesn't allow rentals, then you're kind of, up the creek without a paddle, right? And so that's definitely something that you want to find out. And then on the flip side of that, you also want to find out how many rentals actually are in the complex. Because if there's a certain number or percentage of rentals that go over a certain limit, some lenders won't actually finance a purchase for that, just because it's not a good investment for them. So that's definitely something that you want to be aware of. Does the association allow rentals? What's their rental cap? And also, what's the percentage of rentals to owner occupants? So that's definitely something that you want to do your due diligence on as far as the association goes. Now, secondly, when you're inside the unit, most associations will cover exterior stuff such as roofing, siding, and things like that. But most times they don't cover windows. So you definitely want to check out the age and the condition of the windows to make sure they're in good shape, because windows can be costly, and that's something that would be an out-of-pocket expense for you. So you definitely want to check on those. You also want to check on the mechanicals, because those are also something that's your responsibility, unless the HOA states otherwise. So you want to check out the furnace, the AC compressor, water heater if it's available. You just want to check to make sure that those are in good working order, and if they're not, or if they're aged, then that's just something that you have to take into account. There are other things that you definitely want to look out for, but those are typically the major ones, because like I said, most associations will cover exterior stuff such as roof and siding, and then any of the common areas inside your building. So that's just something that I thought, as either first-time home buyers or buyers in general, if you're looking at condos or association, just good information to have up front. And again, that's just what we are trying to do with this Instagram and YouTube channel, is to bring you guys value and useful information that you guys can use in the future and use to hopefully benefit you in the home purchasing or home selling process. So I hope that was helpful. Again, if you ever need any real estate needs, or if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. And again, always, if you need a realtor, always pick Peter. Thank you.